This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 10. The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh come. And unto him shall the gathering of the people be. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God. And Yahushai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai's sake. I'm Brother Sabak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 10, is I came across this article today where the headlines, just made me say, this doesn't make sense. This is not biblical. This proves, all right, again, these are not the chosen people, all right? So, here it is, this war that's happening over there in the Middle East. And you're now having reservists throughout the world, okay, being called back to fight in this war. Which the title is calling them the diaspora. Which that doesn't even make any sense, okay? All right? It takes an act of divine intervention to gather the diaspora from wherever they be scattered at. Okay? And it's going to be done by the Messiah, who the world English calls Jesus. His name is Yahushai. And that's the reason why I brought out Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 10, because only the Messiah is going to gather his people wherever they be scattered at, all right? And they're going to be gathered again and brought back safely to their homeland, all right? The Messiah is going to do this, Yahushai, all right? So let's go back to Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 10. So we read, when you read Genesis chapter 49, all right, this is a prophecy that Jacob, the father of the 12 tribes of Israel, all right, is telling his 12 sons, hey, this is what's going to befall you in the last days, all right? That's right. All our forefathers were prophets, okay? They prophesied of future events. This proves who are the real, okay, prophets of the Lord, all right? And who are the chosen people, okay? Jeremiah 49 and 10 again. The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet, right? And Judah means in the Hebrew Yahweh, all right? Yahweh, Yahweh, he is, or he exists, and the meaning thank you, all right? So it will be thanks Yahweh, all right? Thank you Yahweh, all right? Nor a lawgiver from between his feet until Shiloh come. That's a key right there. Until Shiloh come. Unto him shall be the gathering of the people. Now, let's go to the cross references. This is what the Blue Letter Bible gives for cross references, all right? And this goes to show you the scholars, the actual scholars that get into this Bible, all right, know that what we're saying is the truth, okay? No, all right, you wacky-tacky plantation Christians and these various churches you go to, your pastor is telling you bullshit lies, all right? The reason why he's telling you bullshit lies because he wants to fill his pockets for money, all right? And you clowns just give him all the money, all right? But you're a bunch of clowns. You're a bunch of buffoons anyway, so what do you expect, all right? But let's go to the cross-reference. The first cross-reference, Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given. This is talking about the Messiah, who the word English calls Jesus. His name is Yahweh Shai. Well, that's another thing. His name is very important. Yah, Hawashai. Yah is he. Hawashai means what? Deliverer. He delivers. Okay? He the deliverer. All right? And who's he going to deliver? His people, wherever they be scattered at. Okay? Unto him shall the gathering of the people be. Okay? Until Shiloh come. And the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. This is talking about the Messiah. Another cross-reference. Check this out. Isaiah chapter 11, verse 1. And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse. So this is talking about a lineage, a genealogy. All right? I want to see, do they give you the cross-reference to Matthew 1 and 1? I want to see. Just bear with me. I'm curious. Cross-reference. Do they give you Matthew 1? Oh, they sure do. There's the precept. Matthew chapter 1, verse 6. And Jesse begot David the king, and David the king begot Solomon of her that had been the wife of Urias. Okay? Plain. This is talking about a lineage, a royal line. Okay? So, this is, who's this talking about? All right? The Messiah, because he came out of the royal line of Jesse and David and King Solomon all the way down. All right? Again, Matthew chapter 1, verse 1. That's why there's a genealogy. Okay? All the way down to Joseph. That's how you know Joseph's the father to Yahushua, which you wacky-tacky plantation Christians can't grasp. And some of you pseudo-Hebrew Israelites can't grasp. You're still teaching virgin birth, which is asinine, all right? You're a fucking moron. Anyway, continuing on. 2. And the spirit of the... So back to Isaiah chapter 11, verse 1. And there shall come forth a rod of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots. 2. And the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of knowledge and of the fear of the Lord. 3. And shall make him quick understanding in the fear of the Lord. Right, and if all you got to do is read Matthew, Luke, Mark, John, all right, you can see, okay, Yahushai's upbringing, okay, and how he was able, all right, to deal with the Pharisees and Sadducees, okay? Quote scriptures, all right? Answer them with a question, okay? To confound them. Yahushua was very witty, very bright, because, hey, he's the only begotten son. Isaiah chapter 11, verse 3, and shall make him a quick understanding the fear of the Lord, and he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears. 4, but with righteousness shall he judge the poor, and reprove with equity for the meek of the earth. Now, the key part is the meek of the earth. When you go into that word meek, again, this proves that this whole, you JJs, the statehood of the J, this is totally not, okay, scriptural. All right? You are imposters. It is a fact. That's why you can't deal with us with the scriptures. That's why you're going to defame us, all right, bring out false allegations, all right, persecute us. I mean, we understand, all right, because you're the devil, all right, and you don't fight fair. But guess what? The Lord's going to lift up a standard, all right? So we want you to come. Bring it. We waiting for this, all right? We waiting, all right, for you to come after the prophets, because that's when the Lord's going to lift up that standards and really break your shit, all right? Really, all right? Put you down once and for all. But the meek, not to go off on a tangent or a spiritual rant, the word for meek is I Nawah, which means poor, humble, afflicted. Poor, humble, afflicted. This is not happening over there with the JJs, all right? They have their own statehood, okay? backed with a military, and funded by Babylon the Great. They are not poor, humble, and afflicted. In fact, if you clearly look at what's going on with the war campaign, all right, over in the Gaza Strip, they're leveling these damn Palestinians back to the Stone Age, all right? Really fucking they shit up. But hey, it is neither here or there. Because we don't give a damn, all right? Because they're heathens anyway. We're for our people, all right? We're for the Israelites, which consists of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as the Israelite foreigners that are scattered among the nations that may even look like the other nations. That's right. All right, for you all black-only Israelites. You're a bunch of fucking idiots, too. Anyway, continuing on. All right? Isaiah chapter 11, verse 4. But with righteousness shall he judge the poor, and reprove with equity for the meek of the earth, and he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked. This is how these heathens are going to be taken down. All right? The Lord's going to do it, okay, until Shiloh come. All right? And in the process, he's going to gather his elect. So this clearly is not biblical what's going on over there. Isaiah 62 and 11. Behold, the Lord hath proclaimed unto the end of the world, say ye to the daughter of Zion, and that's talking about the Israelites, behold, thy salvation cometh, behold, his reward is with him, and his work before him. Right. So the Messiah is coming. This is, okay, who we're waiting on. This is going to gather the diaspora or the diaspora of Israelites, wherever they be scattered at among the nations. Now, one more. And then I'm going to go to Tobit, all right? Because I also want to make a point, all right, from the prophet Tobit. Isaiah, but let me bring this one out. Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 5. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch. Again, Jesse begot David. David begot Solomon. Solomon, all right, begot Rehoboam. And then there's a lineage that continues on. I don't know all their names, but it goes all the way down to Joseph. You want to know their names, okay, go to the book of Matthew chapter 1, verse 1, okay? Again, it's saying the same thing over and over and over again. And a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in earth. This is talking about the Messiah again. 6, in his days, here's the point, Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. Right, the two nations, all right? Northern and southern kingdom, okay? Judah represents the southern kingdom. Israel represents the northern kingdom, all right? Which consists of what? The 12 tribes of Israel. Because the question is, all right, if you call yourselves the Jews, and you're saying there's a diaspora or a diaspora happening, where are the other tribes at? Where are the other tribes at? Hey, brothers and sisters, hey, we got the truth. And to the brothers, if you don't got a topic, hey, this is a perfect time to be bringing out a lot of scriptures, man, on these JJs, man. Hit it while the iron is hot right now, all right? Because it's all over the news about these JJs and this whole war. And this is a perfect time to call them out and call this whole world out. Y'all bunch of walking, talking liars. And that's why the Lord's coming back to clean the clock, okay, of these people that walk the earth. He's going to kill a lot of people. It only makes sense because they're walking, talking liars, deceiving one another, all right? And believing in the deception. And then, okay, not wanting to come to grips with reality, all right? That's why they're all on drugs, all right? They're all drug addicts. And this is his name whereby he shall be called, the Lord of our righteousness. There you go. So now I want to get the book of Tobit. Now, Tobit is an Israelite, okay? This is in the Apocrypha, which is canon to you wacky-tacky plantation Christians, all right? You bunch of plantation Christians, you're a bunch of morons. Put down the Bible, all right? Put down the Bible, okay? And get ready for a nuke. Tobit chapter 13, verse 1. Then Tobit wrote a prayer of rejoicing and said, all right, so a little back briefing. Tobit is an Israelite from the northern kingdom. He's from the tribe of Naphtali, okay? Or in the Hebrew, it's Naphtaliah, which means my wrestling, okay? So, that's why, again, there's 12 tribes. There's 12 tribes. And Yahushua is going to gather the elect from those 12 tribes, wherever they be scattered at, all right? And bring them back to the homeland safely. Then Tobit wrote a prayer of rejoicing and said, Blessed be the Most High that liveth forever, and blessed be his kingdom. For he doth scourge and have mercy. Right, the Lord is full of mercy. Just by us knowing this truth, that's mercy. He leadeth down to hell and bringeth up again. Whoa, that's a cut to you wacky-tacky, okay, plantation Christians and you moronic, okay, pseudo-Hebrew Israelites that are preaching this hell doctrine madness. Because if you burn for hell in hell forever, then why would the Lord bring you back up? That doesn't make any sense, all right? Unless you understand what hell is. Hell just means the grave or a condition, all right, depending on the context, all right? Okay, then when Yahushua died and there was a big earthquake, big shaking, did not the people that were in those graves come to life and were raised? Okay, they came back to life. Their graves were open. You know what? Hold on. Just lessons within lessons. Graves open. Lord willing, I spelt it right. Okay. What if I put grave? See if they give it to me. You know what? Let me type it out. Salakia, let me type it out. Graves opened when Yahushua died. Yep. Matthew 27 and 15. They always put Jesus, but you know these devils. But hey, so Matthew 20, what is it? Salakia, just bear with me, brothers. Get my dyslexia is kicking in. All right, 27 verse 52. So here it is. And the graves were open, and many bodies of saints which slept arose. Boom. There you go. That's in the Bible. So, okay, a grave, hell, all right. It's synonymous with each other, all right. So when you go to the word hell, it means the grave, all right. So just wanted to make that point for you bug outs right there, and bring it up again. Okay? Also, our condition. If you read the book of Jonah, all right, didn't Jonah say, all right, when he was in that whale, that fish, that big fish, that he said he was in hell? It's because it's a condition. All right? And the Lord's going to get us up out of our hell. All right? Neither is there any that can avoid his hand, right? And you devils, you're going to go into your hell, right? You heathens, because you're going to be, all right, being afflicted. Death. A lot of y'all going to get put to death. All right, because you going to try to rebel. You're going to go right, your ass is going to go right back into the fucking grave. Okay? Because you're not going to like the condition, the hellish condition you're going to be put in. 3, confess sin before the Gentiles, ye children of Israel, for he have scattered us among them. Right, ooh, that reminds me of Deuteronomy chapter 3. I have it. Chapter 30. Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 3. That then the Lord thy God will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all the nations whither the Lord thy God hath scattered thee. Woo! So who's coming to gather the diaspora of Israelites? The Messiah. Not no war with Hamas. Shit is bugged out, bro. It's bugged out. 4, there declared his greatness and extol him before all the living, for he is our Lord, and he is the God of our Father forever. Right. This is the reason why the Lord has set up his prophets, okay? Mainly he had great military, because it seems now in 2023, we're the only one getting on these JJs, bringing out these prophecies. The rest of y'all are talking about hell doctrine, saying, oh, the nation of Israel is only black people only, or the 12 tribe sign is is not the truth anymore. I mean, the madness that's being spewed out. Meanwhile, us here at Great Millstone, through the Spirit and Power of Yahweh Shem Shai, Psalm of Apostles and Elders, we're getting into prophecy. We're getting, all right, we're getting on what's important, okay? And then, yeah, you know, it's good if brothers want to do lessons about the 12 tribes sign for edification, all right, or, you know, the hell doctrine for edification, which I just did, all right? But, you know, our main foundation is prophecy. And this is all prophecy. And that's what we're speaking about, prophecy. The Lord's going to gather his people, all right? He's going to gather people onto himself, all right? Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 10. 5. And that's what we're here to proclaim, the prophecies. And he will scourge for us for our iniquities, and we'll have mercy again, which he's showing us mercy again by us remembering ourselves, and will gather us out of all nations among whom he hath scattered us. Again, this is Tobit speaking from the northern kingdom, from the tribe of Naphtali, or in the Hebrew, Naphtali. Okay? Plain. One more, now close out. Matthew chapter 24, verse 30, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of earth mourn. Right? A lot of y'all gonna be scared out of your mind. Okay, a lot of y'all gonna be put down, okay? Put back into the grave when the Lord returns, all right? Because when you go into that word mourn, it's kopto. Look it up. It's worth a Google. And they shall, that's a Greek word, kopto. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory, right? Because the Lord is coming with his band of angels, okay? Pursuant to Isaiah chapter 19, starting around the 10th and 11th verse on down. All right? With power and great glory, 31. And he shall send his angels with great sound of trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. You see? One end of heaven to the other, right? And if you don't know what the heaven is, again, Deuteronomy 30, verse 3, that then the Lord thy God will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all the nations where the Lord thy God hath scattered thee. 4. And if any thy be driven out unto the outmost parts of heaven, from thence will the Lord thy God gather thee, and from thence will he fetch thee. You see that? So it's not going to take some conflict in the Middle East, war with Hamas, to bring the diaspora back to the region to go fight a war on the ground. No. Yahweh Shai, the Messiah, is going to come, all right, and gather his elect wherever they be scattered at. That's the gospel. That's the scriptures, okay? So this right here is confusion and madness, and it just proves again that they're not the chosen people. And with that, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there, pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep it door, keep the faith, keep pushing, keep fighting, keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostles and others. As you can see, we're almost out of here. Hey, man, the Lord is showing mighty works. And those, all right, that see it, all right, we know we're almost out of here. It's only a matter of time. We're just waiting on the microchip. Once they make that microchip mandatory, hey, weeks, any days, as the apostles always say. And for the futures that are watching, keep studying when you pray. Pray with your head covered. Shalom and a bottom ball. Shalom.